Todd Bowley, go get Thomas Tuchel target. Chelsea transfer news today. Rafael Leao of AC Milan and Aubameyang. Who do you think is your preferred match for Chelsea? Why Chelsea is keen on landing Anthony Gordon of Everton? Fofana is ready. Is Leicester ready to negotiate cheaper or lower price for Chelsea? What's up, guys? Welcome back to Achilles Sports. If you're new, subscribe, turn on your notification bell, like and share the video. Once again, Chelsea and Barcelona coming into terms is very difficult. We all know what happened in this transfer window with Rafinha, with Koundé, even with Frank de Jong. Even though the De Jong case, Chelsea didn't submit a bid to Barcelona because they wanted to have negotiation with the player first before contacting Barcelona. But as I said, this transfer window is all about Chelsea and Barcelona. Now, Aubameyang is in between Chelsea and Barcelona are keen on selling the player at 30 million of his age. Do you think he worth that? Chelsea wasn't prepared to even give 20 million for Aubameyang. Barcelona have found out that is the coach preferred player, so the coach will do whatever it takes to take him back. They are not gonna use him this season, but they would have preferred for Chelsea to go for Depay. Depay has played in Manchester United before. Aubameyang have played for Arsenal before, and he was leading Arsenal even last season. It's just in the middle transfer window or summer transfer window he off to Barcelona and scored some few goals. Barcelona could have liked to keep him for second striker, but Chelsea is keen on landing him. And what do? They need to extract the money. They think Chelsea will just go in and make a massive payment for Aubameyang. But a negotiation is still going on. The player is ready to move to Chelsea, but Barcelona and Chelsea haven't agreed because Chelsea is not ready to give 30 million euro for Aubameyang. It's a nice story, but Chelsea have another option for sure, and who is in the person of Rafael Leao of AC Milan, the youngster who has been carrying AC Milan for quite a number of seasons right now, and he has been growing into his game, and he is just a fantastic striker. Or even though he hasn't tested Premier League before, but a youngster, he's resilient, he's quick, he's fast, and can adapt very fast for Chelsea. And for me, instead of going for Aubameyang of 30 million, it could have been better for Chelsea to add up some small money and then take Rafael Leao, because he is a youngster who Chelsea is building. We are building with young players, and for him to come on, it will take a lot of time for him to also grow into his game in the Premier League. And hey, for future is good for Chelsea, and for investment sake is good for Chelsea, and also for cost sake is good for Chelsea, because as at right now, Chelsea haven't even negotiated with AC Milan yet. But the last time I heard, AC Milan was saying they need 100 million euro for Rafael, but I don't think that Rafael worth that. And if Chelsea are able to negotiate very well, they could be able to get him 70, 80 or 75 thereabout, because he is a fantastic striker as well, and I think he's very good. But one thing that you should understand is if Chelsea are able to get Anthony Gordon, then it means that Rafael will be off, and they will opt for Aubameyang for a short term, because Gordon is also a fantastic player. And do you know why Chelsea are keen on getting Anthony Gordon? Initially, I didn't understand. I said, how can Chelsea go for 60 million offer for this player and Everton still refuse? They don't want to give him out. They still need more money, and Chelsea will have to break a bank to sign such a young talent from Everton. Do you know why? Anthony Gordon under Frank Lampard has played 20 games for Everton. Out of the 20 games, his goal involvement is 3. But with the chances he created for Everton has been 23 out of 20 games. 23 out of 20 games. And for a striker to create such chances, you know how he's capable of doing. He's just a youngster in the Premier League. And hey, one thing that you shouldn't forget, his dribbling, complete dribbling for Everton in 20 games is 29. How many strikers, how many big strikers in Premier League will be able to complete that? And that is the main reason why Chelsea and Thomas Tuchel are keen on this boy for the future and for now and future for Chelsea, because he is already playing in Premier League. So there's no much adaptation, there's no much to adapt, and he just needs to get in and involve his game into. But hey, let's see what is going to happen in future. Let's see what's going to happen in the near future, because these two guys, believe it or not, or these three strikers, believe it or not, one or two of them will be landing in Stamford Bridge before the transfer window closes. 2022 transfer window is just all excitement and excitement and excitement. And once again, I'm happy it is Chelsea and Barcelona again with Aubameyang. This time round, I'm not sure, because for me, I think if Barcelona is proving difficulty, Chelsea should just leave Aubameyang. After all, he has Arsenal's tattoo in his hand. And how can you play with Chelsea, or how can you play Chelsea with Arsenal tattoo in your hand? Maybe he has to do something about it. But hey, let's know it's not all about the tattoo, it's about the mentality. This is not the first time we are getting strikers from Arsenal. Remember, Giroud was someone we got from Arsenal. They rejected him, and when he came to Chelsea, he really proved that he could be of use to Chelsea. It doesn't mean Aubameyang cannot play for Chelsea, but I'm too concerned about the price Barcelona is targeting on him. But let's see what is going to happen in the coming days. But hey, show me your opinions in the comment section. Is it Rafael Leao of AC Milan, or is going to be Aubameyang? Because Anthony Gordon, I think Chelsea will probably land him, whether this transfer window or next transfer window, because Chelsea is keen on breaking bank for Antonio Gordon, and I support that. I don't know about you. Let me know in the comment section, because it is obvious that the boy is just talented, and for the past season he has been the one Everton is looking up for. And now that Richarlison is out, he is the main man for Everton, and that is why Everton doesn't want to actually sell him out. And if they sell him to Chelsea, Everton will have problems with their fans, because the fans are looking up to this young guy to carry Everton to the next level. Even though last season they nearly relegated due to a lot of issues surrounding the club. But hey, this time round, Antonio Gordon, if he stays, because Everton, all they want for him to stay. But if Chelsea break bank, there's no way Everton will not allow him to go. We need such talent, but no one is greater than Chelsea for sure. Wesley Fofana is ready to join Chelsea. He has been pushing for Leicester City to accept the deal Chelsea is offering. But hey, is Leicester ready to make things easy for the player? No, I don't think so, because he is such a defender. He is such a young talent defender who has been very, very, very good for Leicester in the past 2 seasons. Chelsea have seen their ideal defender in him. He said, as a Marseille boy, he grew up seeing Drogba playing for Chelsea. He could also want to follow the footsteps of Drogba. Leicester have refused the bid. They want Chelsea to break a bank for Wesley Fofana. They want Wesley Fofana to be the most expensive defender in the world. This is Thomas Tuchel's target. We all want Thomas Tuchel to get whatever he wants, so that we will see what he's coming to bring for Chelsea. Whether Chelsea will be able to target the league this season, or to be able to play second this season, because I'm not sure we are looking for third position this season. But the loss at Leeds United shows that we need a lot of improvement. For me, I think in the defensive phase, it's good for Fofana to come. How about you? Is Leicester making things harder for Chelsea or for the boy? Let me know your opinions in the comment section. Todd Bowley, go get Thomas Tuchel target. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. Thank you very much for your time, and I'm going to see you in the next video. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe, turn on your notification bell, like and share.